the show! From Michael Bay to Marvel, UK, everyone on endless screen. Breaking news and toy reviews, every robot turns wet dream. Grab a brew and join the crew, become part of our scene. Bring your mom, let's drink her own, make sure you're at least 18. Welcome to the show, third party and let's roll. Friday nights, let's go, Transformers the show.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Chat and Build. Really excited one this time because we've got Soundwave. Pete's going to build it. I'm going to build it. We've got some moral support here from Jamie and Andy. We're trying something new with the comments. Let us know whether you like it or you hate it. But it's gonna automatically display comments in the bottom right hand corner. So get offensive. No, don't be offensive, please. Don't get us cancelled. So we do it. So this is it. So we've both got this guy. Now, Jamie has already built yours, haven't you? You're going to keep yours a secret till towards the end. Got no sound coming from you. If you've
He's eating his crisp.
No.
He's crisping right now.
Crisping, which even if you use Google will tell you a word.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean eating crisps for Christ's sake.
It does.
It doesn't.
These two, what are they like? Last time we had chat build, it was me and Pete. It was super chilled.
Dear.
Oh, we've got the fucking Chuckle Brothers on. So this is Action Master Soundwave, and Pete, you've gone straight into it, I see. So didn't know it was a race, but good to know. Are you just?
Well, if it's a race, I've got this.
Nice.
I've gone for the scattergun approach, Paul, where I've just started to open the bags because I figure that I'll need to get into the bags all eventually. So I've just been doing a little bit of prep in terms of opening the bags up.
Okay, mate.
He's talking to you, Paul, to slow you down while he's building.
Power of distraction.
So I think the first bit we're going to build is the face. So it's this straight away.
The head.
The head.
The head. Oh man.
So we're going to build it. Hopefully finish it tonight. And we're going to chat at the same time. So get involved if you've got any questions or anything. The first question I've got to start off, to get us in the mood, is who the ruddy hell ordered Studio Series Megatron today?
I did.
I haven't yet. I was late.
I managed to get it from In Demand, and I've got one from Hasbro Pulse.
Doubling up.
Hasbro Pulse sold out super quick. As soon as I made my purchase, which was like 2 minutes past 6, it was sold out. And when I was trying to get the Constructicons, PayPal decided, give a security code. And the time I put the code in, and it was doing the little whirl thing, it was sold out. But lucky enough, I got them from In Demand as well.
I did too. I ordered from In Demand. I didn't order from Pulse. It was sold out.
I'm loving Pete's confused look on his face.
Well,
there is a lot of stuff in.
And In Demand did a wonderful thing of making sure you can only order one Megatron to prevent people from just scalping or taking up lots of merchandise.
That's good.
Did Hasbro Pulse do that?
No, Hasbro Pulse are stupid. They go, why have 3 figures? Maybe 5, but 3 figures, and you're going. Yeah.
Now, Pete, you've completed? Have you done the Megatron, the Action
Yes,
Master,
sir.
And you've done the Prime?
Yes, sir.
The only thing that worries me about this looks much more intrinsic than the Optimus Prime. How did you find it comparatively, Jamie?
I found it way more intrinsic, way more complicated, much more time consuming. They've got lots of minor improvements, which means more engineering, but means more complications. But it feels like that because you've got 4 tapes, haven't you?
Yeah.
To build, so it seems longer because I was, trying to do the tapes at the same time I was doing Soundwave, which was stupid. I shouldn't have multitasked. Because I was getting a bit bored, so I was flicking between pages, and that's when I shouldn't have done that.
I feel like this build is going to be less chill than last time, if only because you're going to be so focused on the more complicated elements of it. That already, you neither of you. Well, Paul, you've been chatting a bit, but like Pete,
He's gone straight into.
he's
Yeah.
Don't talk
Stop
to me.
talking to me!
not now.
Shut up!
He's won
Right.
1 quiz and now he's Transformers man, isn't he? He's turned into that. He was won everything.
Well, he is the reigning champion, and he wasn't even
Oh.
close.
Only as good as your last result.
So what?
Soon, Cliff Jumper will be but a memory.
It's fallen.
Oh no, we'll never forget Cliff Jumper.
Here we go.
That is written in legend. The elders will tell the tale down the years.
So we do this bit here. H1 to F1 to H26. Pete, do you check the numbers, or do you just, if you see something that looks like the part, you snap
Just
it
go
off
by
and
feel.
By feel, that's what I do.
Yeah, if it's right, I like to build my Blokees blindfolded.
Using the force.
Yeah, that feels like no, that's wrong on so many levels. Yeah, I feel like it's,
I'm on the head. Pete, initial force, I think it's started out surprisingly small.
yeah,
Head-wise.
yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I don't. Whilst you can't knock the cleverness is I feel like cleverness is a bit of a
Ingenuity.
underrepresentation. Yeah, but is it too over engineered? Just because they can, just because you
Yeah,
could, doesn't mean you should.
I
Never
think I
stop to
mentioned that.
ask.
I think I'm starting to get worried because each line, Defender, Classic, Galaxy, and Champion Class and Action Edition, they all seem to be improving all the time and becoming a bit more intrinsic. And I just hope they don't start to lose the character, what makes them Blokees.
And I think that's the key thing, isn't it? Is the fact that the USP with them and the enjoyable factor is they are so easy. And not that these don't appear that hard.
Yeah,
the heads coming together quite nicely, but are you lacking? But then this is the action edition. This is going to be a little bit more involved than the rest anyway.
I would say when it came to setting up a pose for Optimus Prime to take a photo with, it was really easy. When you move something, everything moved together in unison how you would expect. With Megatron, you really had to triple guess, because if you move something, maybe another part might move. You didn't really intend because it's got more articulation. And then when it came to Soundwave, it was like a real struggle to get that perfect pose that you really wanted, because they've got that ankle tilt, they've got the ankle crunch in, which is almost like a bigger version of what they've done for Wave 7. And it doesn't really just fit in tightly. Like I would say, I can see the sort of gaps, and then you don't know, is that me not done it right, or is that the build? It's meant to have that slight gap underneath because it's going to have some movement.
I mean, we are. I wouldn't say we're critiquing as such, will we? But we're offering comment. But nothing takes away from, I think, the concept. It's just don't lose what made him great in the first place.
But I would say that I've got Megatron, he's down there. I'm really excited about building him, but I'd say that I built about 6 Gundam kits after the Blokees. I really enjoyed the Gundam kits. I'd say the Prime build, though, just sitting there doing that, I love that. That's probably my favourite build so far.
I'll wait for you to finish your head before I show you my head.
It's all right, if you've
No.
If you've gone on ahead.
Hey,
Love a head joke.
I just
That's
think
where we're
it's
coming
great. It's almost like we should have a voiceover, in a time when internet porn is free, 4 men have chosen to build Blokees on a Tuesday night. That to me is
it's not even that.
exceptional.
2 men have chosen to build them, and 2 men have decided to sit there and take the piss while they're doing it.
One is Crispin.
A newfangled.
You don't look like you're crisping. Doesn't look hot enough yet.
A newfangled British pastime.
It's a bit like cottaging. But
And there we go.
Oh,
you
dear.
always need 2 people to stand there and watch whilst you do it.
Otherwise, did it really happen?
What I did like about Blokees, which is better than, again, but I find a little bit easier than Gundam, is how you pop them off. Like, you need to have one of those things that take, I can't remember, called the clippers, like nail clippers, to get the off sprue. Oh, that is nice and gorgeous. I'm nowhere near that.
I'm not.
You have to start taking some risks.
I'm not starting. No, I'm not starting the next bit without you. It's fine. How was your weekend, Paul?
Oh, it was bloody brilliant. Guess where I went to?
Go on.
I mean, we
No.
know. Are you asking the chat?
It's asking you, though.
You went to Glasgow, Paul.
That's right, Andy. I did. In fact, it was a TFN special gathering.
Like it spoils it if we play.
Fucking hell.
It's not a quiz. Fridays.
I need some. Started.
Mick
Is
Holland
that
was
what it
asking
was?
if you went to the Spurs merchandise store, Paul.
Shut up. No, I went to TFN in Glasgow. It was absolutely fantastic gathering. So organised by the very awesome Graham from Primetime Toys and Andy Turnbull of TFN fame. And it was glorious. What a city Glasgow is. It was nice to finally enter her completely. And
I didn't know you wore glasses.
Do you know what? I try not to let anyone know.
Hold on.
I don't need glasses at all. I just sometimes can't see when things are near me.
I'm
Merely
the same way, Paul.
accessory.
I'm exactly the same way. I wear these for fashion reasons,
Well, I think I've
and
given you
also
guys a
so I
head
can see
start.
things closer.
You don't need any more of a head start, so now I can start my build.
I feel like it's on Gladiators when he goes, we've gone on the first whistle, and now Jamie's like, on my second whistle, and he's off.
What are you building today, Jamie?
Galaxy version Trooper. I bought some
cheesy
extra.
Galaxy version.
No, I asked for the complicated
This is
version.
totally fair competition.
I
Not
I
that it's a
said,
competition.
give me the Galaxy version that's as complicated as an Action Edition Soundwave, and they went, sure.
Then just sold you anything.
Here you go.
And here you go. If you want to see the top of 3 men's heads while they concentrate. I like the glasses, by the way, Paul. I think they suit you.
Yeah,
They're very
big time.
good.
Ah, you are too kind. Thank you.
And I always
got
feel like
handed.
they'll win if they allow you to see. That's always
Yeah.
a win in my book.
Yeah.
It's a two.
The gift of sight is one that's often overlooked.
Sight beyond sight.
That's even more overlooked. And rarer. So probably why.
Oh, have you pulled your bit out yet, Pete?
It's just the way he's
Yes.
sitting.
Yes, I have.
The little black bits are tiny, aren't they? Each 121.
One of my biggest fears when building Blokees was always losing the littlest bits.
Yeah.
Like if they just drop off the table or something.
Or they'd come loose in the bag. That's my nightmare. They come loose in the bag and you throw the bag away and it's at the bottom corner.
Yeah.
Was it Lee at TFUK Con who had his Blockey actually come without the part it needed? I think it was one of the groin pieces or something like that. I'm sure he said it just wasn't in the packet, but then I think his daughter brought one, so maybe he just dropped it and he hadn't realised. Lee's in the chat, so he can tell us the full story, at least in a short text, because that's the only way you're doing it.
He can blame it on Blokees.
Blame it on the Blockies.
Saying that, when I got it wasn't Galaxy.
Defender.
Yeah, well, no, it was Galaxy. When I got Starscream and I had a couple of the pieces that were the same colour. They hadn't painted them properly. That did happen. That was a production defect.
Robert Cop 2 says, lads, my wife asks, do they know it's Tuesday? The answer is yes. Tuesday it is.
No, Lauren. All right. No, we didn't. All right. You happy now?
We've been drinking all weekend until now. And now you've shattered the illusion.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm glad to see that well-known Blokees fan and lover, Mick Holohan, is in the chat today to enjoy all of the Blokees goodness. He absolutely loves Blokees.
Yeah.
He may well be the biggest fan of Blokees in the world.
The man doth protest too much.
If Mick makes it to TFN, then everybody should definitely give him a Blokie. You'll be really appreciative of all of it.
I feel that's the 2026 campaign. We've done Mary's Meals this year.
Mick's
It's getting Mick to TFN. There will be
Mick to TFN.
Yeah, there's going to be a crowdfunding page.
You're running another marathon, a full one this time. London Marathon.
Oh.
To just raise money for Mick.
Oh. They've just announced the results of the ballot and stuff, and after I obviously enter it every year, and it's always one of them trepidations where they're going, "Oh, the ballot's been announced," and you're kind of hoping and praying that you haven't got in, because whilst I enter it, I then go, "Oh, what have I done that for?" However, this year was no different. Didn't get in, so again,
sorry,
and
mate.
the marathon is robbing me.
I like the idea that you enter it not wanting to get in, but just so it looks like you do, and then one year you know you're getting in.
I've got so much to give, and London Marathon stops me every time.
Damn it!
Damn you, London!
Bernie wants to know if you'll be able to put these together by the end of the Saturday night at TFN. That's from Skywalk SES.
Just about put myself together by the end of Saturday night at TFN.
Say, Saturday night, nothing's going to be together by then. And a big shout out to Skywalk SES Steve for helping out JB with the earlier live stream. Did an excellent job.
Oh yes, he was awesome.
Was apparently very complimentary about us lads.
He's a good lad.
He's a very good lad.
I wasn't.
Any man that takes on another man's Jamie deserves our commendation.
Takes him in, looks after him.
Yeah,
sure he's warm and watered.
Obviously not fed because he's crisping.
Yeah.
Oh dear. No, sorry, that question came up earlier. Jamie, what flavour crisps are you eating currently?
Ooh,
I'm going to guess.
Salted.
Can I guess first? Oh, you ruined it.
Lightly salted.
Lightly salted. It's not even worth bothering with it.
Yeah,
It's
It's
literally
not heart
the
attack in a
dullest of
bag.
flavours. Just salt.
Yeah.
Heavily salted crisps.
Some of the push bits, due to my delicate
Have you got scissors?
fingers, yeah.
Oh, you're using. Yeah, I thought you were about to cut, but you're just using the actual metal scissors.
I don't like the way Blokees have designed that one.
So
So
close to copying you then. So close.
I'm going
Robert
to make.
says he ate 4 packs of Quavers yesterday.
Ooh, that's
He's
nowhere
probably-
near the amount of Guinness he drank at the weekend.
Yeah. How many pints of Guinness did you drink, Robert Cobb?
I don't know what he's told
Was it too many?
Lauren, so probably won't see.
I'm pretty sure Lauren guesses.
Yeah,
Oh dear. You remember the salt and shake crisps?
Oh,
That's
classic.
it. You get the little blue packet with the salt in. And if you messed it up, you'd basically get 3 crisps that were salty as hell, and then the rest basically unsalted.
They used to do fake ones down the market called Shake and Sniff.
Are you sure that wasn't something else?
Yeah, actually, that wasn't crisps.
reminds me of a girl I used to know.
Again, that could be a song.
you lost any bits yet, Pete?
The thing I really enjoy is the fact you don't really know till the end.
And now there's a debate about favourite crisp flavours going. This is a thrilling build.
Monster Munch, I think Flaming Hot. I'm not sure we'll ever get to that height again. That really was top crisp.
You see, I like your Monster Munch idea, but pickled onion.
Pickled onion's great.
Especially in my teenage years, there was a lot of pickled onion Monster Munch consumed for no real reasons. Same with the whole late night visits to the garage to get them. There's no specific reason why.
Do you remember the first time they brought in grab bags? You went into a garage. They went, "Do you like crisps?" Yeah. "Do you like loads of crisps, though?" "Yes, I do, sir. Here's my £1.30."
Yeah, but you got a proper bag of crisps back then. Like now, it's 60% air.
Yeah.
Old man moaning. How many shots were there last Saturday?
I was about to say.
Here's Lee. Not sure why Lee's taking an interest in shots, but anyway. Paul, can you elaborate or enlighten us?
Graham will back me up. There was 0 shots, surprisingly, and guess who wasn't there? Pete and Andy. So,
are you equating the two things?
Interesting, isn't it?
We are.
One time we don't do shots. The 2 shopmeisters aren't there to ruin everyone's day.
I mean,
I will never get the mental image of Paul walking towards us with a specially made tray of 15 or 16 shots. That will never leave my mind till the day I die.
Do you remember how happy I was?
You were so happy.
I was just walking and smiling.
it just made it so much easier to carry.
Almost
£58.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And I can't even keep the tray.
Has Robert Coppo answered the question about how many pints of Guinness he had?
Yeah, 2.
Oh yeah, no, he did. He said he had several, which is less than a few. Oh, sorry, more than a few, but less than. Oh no, I can't say that because that's swearing.
It was less than 20. It was definitely less than 20.
Less than 20.
And it's Guinness. It's like soup in a glass.
Yeah, it's true.
You didn't
Drinking
get
with a
drunk.
knife and fork.
You just sat there and went, "Oh,
like a
I'm really
meal."
full up to go now. Can't eat another one. A bite.
I have a 4-pint Guinness Maxima, or I used to when I drank it, because after 4 pints of it, I just felt so bloated I couldn't drink anything else.
Oh, I know what I've got done wrong.
Oh, what have you done?
I've been looking for a bit which doesn't exist. So I was looking for the other side of these 2 bits, Pete.
Yeah.
There isn't another side. This bit goes in the middle. Blokees.
And I just had on that very same bit, I just had it upside down. And I was going, it doesn't fit. And it's like, if you turn it round, it does.
We obviously all hope that neither of you or any of you get to the point where you've just about to finish the build and you realise you've either left a piece out or put a piece in incorrectly and have to take it all apart again. We all really hope that doesn't happen live on air.
So
No pressure though, lads. Enjoy your build.
I'll tell you what will happen, Andy. It will go in the bin and I'll buy another one.
Yeah. Buy one already made.
Yeah. I will buy Jamie's
Soundwave.
Yeah, just buy a Soundwave and there you go. Right, where else are we? Mick says, sorry, go on. No, what were you going to ask him?
I was going to just ask if the TFN gathering was well attended, Paul.
Yeah, I'd say yeah, it was. And what was great is people kind of stayed the whole time. So there was like at lunchtime, a couple of people went off. We went to Forbidden Planet, but everyone came back. It was really cool. It was probably a little bit busier, I'd say, than. Can you remember the Newcastle one, Andy?
Yeah, that was God, that was good for you.
That was one of the first ones, but it was probably a bit busier than that.
Roughly, how many people would you say were there?
1,000. Yeah, about 25.
Well,
So-
that's incredible because Robert Cobb says about 20 to 30. So you're both on the same page.
How would he even know?
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
No,
Why would you
he's
remember?
He's
could
telling
you
us how
remember?
many pints of Guinness he drank.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
so
That's how many he sank. He really
wasn't
enjoyed the
that
train
bad.
journey home.
So he's. You did keep me entertained on. You did keep me entertained on Saturday night, Graham.
Yeah, tracking his progress. Will he make it alive? Let's find out.
Yeah, I shouldn't have got as much satisfaction from.
Oh, I've fucking done it wrong.
It's really tough, that one.
This bit, you have to put this bit in before you do anything.
Mm.
Oh, Sam's Former's good old Sam, who has joined us in the chat, has brought it back to a proper question by asking, who would you like to see as the next Action Edition character released?
Grimlock.
Starscream?
I think Starscream's likely to be a very strong possibility.
Yeah, fine. Starscream then.
It could be Grimlock, though.
No,
I don't work for
no.
Blokees, although
No.
possibly we all could, because apparently there's a job going there.
Pete, could you show me your bottom of your...
Ah,
Oh, sorry.
How does this go?
see.
It just doesn't fucking...
So, if you've got to put one piece together. So what have you done there? So take the black bit. You can leave that black bit on, but if the crisscross, the centerpiece here, centerpiece
Hold it
here, has got
Right.
2 little tabs, and the holes on either side here need to be the same
yeah.
orientation.
Bloody hell. Thank you, mate.
Otherwise, the buggers don't go together.
Work. Robert Freebury's asked, did anyone pick up the first compendium of Transformers from Image?
Oh,
I saw it.
Spider-Man. That's the
Is
one
it
you should.
£48? £58? £48?
Yeah, it'll be about that.
a little bit pricey. I'd like it, but I just, if you got I was one of the suckers that got the Hachet, or however you pronounce it, set, and I can't justify, if I'm honest, getting them again. Do you know what I mean? As
Yeah.
much as they're really cool, and I think if you haven't got them, they're definitely worth getting. Much better value for money than the Hachet stuff.
You sound like
whatever.
the UK woman.
It's got
Hachet.
because definitely I don't want anybody to dwell on the fact it's £10 a book and there's 100 books.
Yeah, we definitely shouldn't dwell on that.
No.
Robert has said he would like Blokees to do the Predacons, Terracons, and Seacons, and they are all very good ideas.
That would be quite cool. It wouldn't be nice to see him branch out from some of the, you know, we always get the old faithfuls, don't we? And we get them because we've talked about this many times, that, you know, they're the most popular characters and all the rest of it. But are they the most popular characters because no one else gets a chance?
Interesting question. It is usually the 84 lot, or 85 at a push.
But give us a hover. Where's our Action Edition hover?
Oh, this bit can fuck right off. Fuck.
We can swear on this one because it don't count.
Emma, what do you mean you're dwelling on it? What are you dwelling on it?
Oh, she means the books because the ceiling bows because they're so heavy.
Oh, right.
It's teething cups.
Need to start unplugging the TV when I'm coming up here, don't I?
Because she not reached the plug.
Nope. Just put it. It's just out of reach. It's like her fingers end here and the plug's there.
Like a child. Pete, if they did Grimlock, would you want robot or dinosaur mode?
Oh, Sammy, good question. I mean, you've called, Gridlock, well corrected. I thought I was going to have to take an issue with you there, son, but no, we'll move on.
I mean, I knew what he meant.
Yeah, agreed, so did I, but, want to be a dick about it.
All right, hush, man.
Don't make me go into the garage and get my hatchet.
You're being a bit judgy.
Judgy. I think I would like bot mode.
Yeah, I go for Grimlock. As much as the T-Rex mode is quite iconic, the bot mode of Grimlock.
So half an hour in.
And you made ahead.
Yeah. We're up to that.
Well, I finished mine, so yeah.
That's a funny looking Action Edition Soundwave.
So you lot need to up your game.
It's the small version. Even more difficult. You need.
There's a better
Did I
question.
say-
How long did it take you to build your Action Edition Soundwave so we can give these
I
guys...
would rather not answer so I can change it until I find
Bruce,
out how long it takes these guys.
I'll say a number and you say higher or lower. Ready? 2 hours. Higher then.
Oh.
Eyes gave it away then. 3 hours.
I can say it's near enough 3 hours, but in my defense, I built the whole thing. It wasn't just Soundwave. So Soundwave, I would say you're approaching maybe an hour and about 20 minutes. But then you got the guns to do. And then you got the tapes and stuff to do. So that took about an extra hour or so. So it's about 2.5 hours for me.
Cool. Half an hour per page. 14 pages. That's 7 hours. So
Just to build the Soundwave without his cannon and guns, it's about an hour and 20 minutes or so.
I've got to go to Norfolk in the morning.
You'll still be building this on the way. John M has asked, how many tapes does it come with? I think we've covered this before on the show.
Four tapes, which is actually quite good. And my only argument is that Rumble should have been purple, because the Soundwave that they went for is the aesthetic Soundwave from the G1 cartoon, and the G1 cartoon Rumble is purple, so they should have went with that. Except they went with the comic version, which we all know is wrong. So,
well, it sounds like things are going well for Paul right now.
take it all apart again.
Oh no, not again. Sam has said he's just finished building Cookie Monster. He's now on to Big Bird. Now we're assuming he's doing Blokees, and this isn't some code.
I think Sam's lying. I think Sam started building them as soon as the boxes came.
Yeah,
because I have been in a competition with Sam. I have seen Sam's blocking building live. In fact, so have all you guys seen Sam's blocking building. So yeah.
To be fair, he did all right at TFUK Con. He must have been practicing. He must have been training like a Rocky montage.
Or maybe you're just a nice guy, Andy, and you're not being
Hearts on
brutally
fire,
honest.
Sam. Hearts on fire.
iconic. Now we're talking. Now the Rocky IV soundtrack is quite possibly one of the best movie soundtracks, I think.
Is that by Vince DiCola?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does the actual like background music, but it's excellent.
I put it up there with Top Gun.
If I had to say my best Rocky album of all time, I'd have to say The Best of Rocky. I think that's
Best of the Beatles.
all of the highlights.
the album that Rambo could have been. Anyway,
That was
Kapow have the Studio Series 86 pre-orders all live now. For those who may have missed out, go. Well, don't
that's
go.
me.
Like, do it alongside.
Just open another window. Yeah, just open another window. To be fair, I haven't actually ordered anything yet because I was late home. So if someone wants to order them for me, that would be ideal.
No.
Okay. No. Okay, fine. Okay.
I'll
Be
do
like
one
that.
for you, mate, if you want.
Look, I know you would, mate. But you do enough, and I feel like there's enough emotional turmoil with that little piece there that I'm not going to add to it. Hearts on
A3.
fire,
That's what I have got in that.
fire. Rage is deep within.
Bum, bum.
Ah! Yeah. See, now this is what I didn't want, because other bits pop off, because we know my deliveries come from AliExpress like a used rugby ball.
Every time somebody says pop off, it makes me think of Rent a Ghost.
Oh.
That's showing my age.
I can't even remember that show. I can remember it, but I can't remember
If
anything
you watch
from
Rent
it.
a Ghost, you remember it. Jesus, it was mental.
Was that with
Yeah.
T-shirt?
No,
No, that was squat bags. Wasn't it
Squat
squat
bags.
bags?
Didn't he end up? She ended up with another helper that she called Teabag or something, which
Now.
T-shirt might have been T-shirt. They should have called it Teabag. That would have been brilliant. Get that one past the censors. Yes, John has agreed. It was Teabag that had that.
He was a character in Prison Break as well.
What page are you on?
What, John?
I'm on page 3.
Oh, cool. Somewhere. I've only
What
just got
page of
to
the
it.
instructions are you
Um, 22.
Is there even a page 3 anymore? Didn't they get rid of it? Got cancelled.
This is one of your traps, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, I'm not falling for this. Yes, there is, Andy. I think you'll find if you read the Sun.
No, nobody don't. I would never recommend anyone to read The Sun.
Or that other factual
Teabag and
reading.
T-shirt was one show. Grot Bags was another. Rent a Ghost was yet another. And then Nikki has pointed out that Grot Bags sang at my mum and dad's wedding.
Your mum and dad's wedding.
Was Nikki at your mum and dad's wedding?
He's.
Oh, hang on. Someone's lying here. Who's
I was
mum and dad?
reading the message. You little.
Doesn't add up.
Nikki, was she dressed as Grot Bags?
Is she actually Grot Bags?
Yeah.
It's not a character. That's her. That would be great.
That won't fit in. Why won't that fit in?
That's what I'm like.
Oh, you're sexy.
There we go. This bit goes straight. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm trying not to use the persuader, but
Yeah, don't take your trousers off.
pass me that hammer.
Wasn't that an 80s cop show? The Persuader.
Yeah. Pete's trouser persuader.
Apparently, she was not dressed as Grot Bags, but dressed in a mad dress.
Nikki didn't go to her mum and dad's wedding. It's a bit tight, isn't it?
Yeah, she said I was not there.
Yeah. She's going to say she went.
To be fair, she might not be born. There's that possibility before we go straight to some form of neglect.
We know you weren't born, Nikki.
Oh, she said she's not as old as you, Pete.
Oh.
Who is? To be fair,
No,
who is?
you were agreed. I'm just a young boy. Nobody loves me.
Fuck.
I think we need to stick to the easier ones next time, Paul.
Yeah.
I feel like we've got ideas of other stations here, mate.
You'll get there.
A1 Mark II. Let's find you. Let's
It's
get
bloody
there.
Paul going, oh, I built Gundams. These will be easy. And now we're in the now look what you've done. Absolutely bloody stitch up. I'll tell you what I've been watching. Brassic.
Why are you offending Welsh? Why did you suddenly decide to start offending the Welsh with that accent?
It's just yeah, sorry. I've got a fairly decent Welsh accent to a point. I can only do a couple of words. For your
In your humble opinion.
Boy,
Hmm.
Spare him his life from his most.
So
Okay.
where are you currently with your build, Pete? What have you got?
So
built and-
I'm still on the chest cavity. I feel like Paul's overtaken me because I'm having trouble getting his bloody top on. Hey! Just
Somebody's gone
popped.
flying off.
Yeah. Oh, it's stuck on my leg.
Where's the joke?
He.
Paul, where are you at?
I think I'm at the same PSP. I'm just doing. I'll show you this. This is like the tape recorder bit.
You getting chesty?
I'm getting chesty with it. Lovely detail. Oh, do you know what I done was really satisfying the other day? Was I can show you. No, I got a load of these stickers, which I got about a month ago. You seen that?
Oh, those the dry brush ones.
Yeah, that's it. You just stick them on, and they kind of finally worked out, with some help from RJ. Finally worked out how to use them, and then just done like all my masterpiece Transformers with them. It's so good now. They've got the official. Well, it's not official. They've got representation of the Transformers iconography.
Represent.
Meant to go.
I'm struggling a little bit with the. Who's emailing me at this time of night? Oh no! I've lost it.
Oh, you're joking.
You
What have you lost?
absolute clown. I don't know.
Hey,
There we go. Steady.
Nicky has pointed out that it's Sunstreaker Paul's birthday this week, and can we all sing him happy birthday Friday night, please? Remind us
course we
on Friday
can.
night, because
Can't you get Grot Bag?
Rolls.
Isn't she
Yeah,
not really
Got bags to do a video.
yeah.
That'll be a cameo in half that one, wouldn't it?
I ate that duck. No, wait, that's something different.
Let's get a beer.
It's Orville.
Let's get a beer. What are you drinking? I'm drinking
Well, it
Bruised
wasn't
Dog.
Orville, specifically. It was what was the monkey called?
Cuddles.
Cuddles.
Chuckles.
No, it was
Was
Cuddles.
it Cuddles? Was
yeah,
it?
yeah.
I wish I could fly right up to the sky, but I can't.
I don't think Cuddles said that.
You can. You can.
You can't.
Shut up! You're a puppet!
H13, H10.
What was his name? Keith. Was it Keith?
Keith Allen, wasn't it? Or something?
No, it wasn't Keith Allen. He was a different bloke who was a comedian. Keith. It was just Keith and Orville. I don't know what his surname was.
John.
I wonder what he's doing now. Wonder if he's still with us. Oh, bad time.
Yeah.
Or not, because he might be fine.
Somber. Very somber.
Keith Harris, thank you, chat. We can always remind on you. Although Mick has gone with Keith's Fantasy Club. That's not quite the same.
H131. There you are.
So John, question for John. We're turning it round. We're asking the chat a question. John, are you still pretending you're going on holiday rather than come to TFN?
Great question.
I know that's why you were missing the big dance. It is rapidly approaching, gentlemen.
Oh, he says yeah, sadly. But he's booked Reading.
Yes, get in. You know, it makes sense, John. I'm having some spatial challenges with this chess piece, Paul. Did yours going all right?
What bit you stuck on, mate?
It's just that the left side, just won't tab in properly.
No, it tabbed in.
Yeah. Maybe it's user error. I mean, say maybe. Yours has gone in. Hey, there you go. It's just a click. That click is just a reassuring click, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like everything you look for in life is just that click. Not the Shawn Michaels click. Bit of 90s wrestling bants for you.
90s bands.
90s bants. 90s pants. Nance.
90s pants. They've survived till now. There must be a state.
Stand up on their own.
I mean, you can wash.
83.
It's not a rule
No,
that
you can't. No, you can't. It's about putting a paving slab in there.
This might be your rule. I had a mate of mine at university who went almost the entire university year with, I think it was second year, without washing his bedding once.
Oh,
Believe you me, he really should have washed his bedding.
oh,
Oh dear. Nasty. Nasty, nasty.
proper,
nasty.
proper nasty. It's stuff like that though. You realise as you get older, though, isn't it? You know, it's nothing nicer than
What, they should wash
coming
things?
home, getting into a nice clean bed.
Oh, yeah. Can't beat that.
Yeah. Or even better, one that somebody else has cleaned it and it's a hotel and you don't have to worry about tidying up. Yep. That's definitely the best. Another question from the chat. If you can only pick one thing at TFN,
Oh, great question again, Sammy.
Robert Copper's come straight in with the answer: memories.
Oh, have a day off. Yeah,
Seriously, you absolute.
yeah,
cringe,
get out. I would swap all the memories for a great condition Carnivac.
I would sacrifice all friendships.
Not gonna lie, I can make new friends.
Can't make another Carnivac.
Yeah.
I'm got molds.
They broke the mold.
Great stuff.
What about you, Andy?
What was the question again? What one thing do I want from TFN?
Yeah.
God.
What does a successful
don't even
TFN
know
look
at this
like
point.
to you? Oh, come on.
What does it look like by the end? Well, you've had a good time. You have spent time with friends. You've also picked up some bots that you wanted. You've not spent a ridiculous amount of money and then realized when you got home, actually, I didn't need half of these bots. And nobody's died. And if you throw all that in together and everybody's still happy with it, it's always a plus point.
I mean,
Something chilled. Oh, and at some point, we all need to have been stood on tables singing and dancing.
Definitely.
Paul, what do you want to pick up? Be nice for you not to pick up something from TFN, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Don't want to pick up any STDs ever.
It's just-
Evening lead.
Maybe a mind wipe, Fans Toys mind wipe.
Oh,
Or do you think the new Galvatron will be out by then? Fans Toys Galvatron.
I don't know. I'm not sure when the release date is. Sam, if you're in the chat, that's the kind of thing you'll know.
There's normally something new, isn't there, that everyone likes? I wonder what they like. You remember, like, I think last year it was Blokees. The year before it was that mod, that roller. Was it Mod Fans roller?
yeah.
That was super popular.
Yeah. Do you know what will be popular this year? Is the, and I'll go and grab one, the £15 Studio Series 86 Prime knockoffs. 15 quid. I can't get one actually because I've got mine here.
Oh, I think that's upside down. Is that upside down? No. That way.
So this is crazy. Like, so that's the real one. That's the fake one. They're the same, apart from different colours. Like it's like, you know how it actually feels a little bit heavier. It's probably an illusion, but yeah, it's so much weight and heft behind it. It's crazy.
Have you missed about the transformation yet? Is the transformation similar?
Graham transformed it. He embodied Devastator at the gathering and just picked stuff up and transformed it quite well.
Isn't the transformation exactly the same?
Yeah,
because it's the straight knockoff.
Yeah,
obviously the repaints, but otherwise.
But I think they've done stuff like sort the hills out, and
yes, that's the thing. They fixed the heels.
It's 15 quid. Also, this is the Action Edition Prime. If you haven't seen it before, so we're building the the Soundwave version of this guy.
And you've got the Megatron, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got him just down here. Oh, I can't wait! It's so cool. Primetime Toys. Cheers, Moth.
Primetime Toys. I feel like they need a jingle.
Yeah, I went to his house. And I thought, I've paid for that patio. Over the years.
Basically, I can do anything in this house I want, Moth, because I own it.
I'm sleeping in your bedroom.
Yeah. You belong to me.
No, he's a lovely. Yeah, and also, that's the thing. Like, his prices are good. Like, it's like I was looking at that Masterpiece Power Master Prime, and he had probably like the best price, and it was in the UK as well, so you didn't have to wait for it to come.
From my completely independent point of view, definitely people should buy from Primetime Toys.
Well impressed with the his bosom, the Soundwaves bustier.
Yeah, it's good detail.
So only 1 hour down, so that's not too bad.
Not quite the hour yet. Not quite. 52 minutes
Andy.
now.
You keep him honest.
You've got till 1 hour and 20 minutes to be faster than Jamie, apparently.
H220, H118.
To be honest, I'm not confident. But let's see how you go. Maybe we'll have a bit of a mad rush to finish it.
H220. No, that's not right then.
This is
The
thrilling.
the destination isn't important. It's the journey.
It's
the journey where it's the journey
really
where
shit journey.
because let's be honest, right? Once they're built, he's going to go on the shelf and he's not going to be touched again, is he?
I love that attitude. Especially when it extends to, and here's my £220 third-party masterpiece figure. Look at how wonderful it is.
Yeah.
Great, now I'm putting it on the shelf for it to gather dust because I don't want to touch it anymore.
Don't touch him! Tell you who has been getting messed with, bloody Metal Hawk. I'm in love with him.
Oh, he's lovely, isn't he? He got a Transformers insignia.
Bloody love him.
That face.
Fans Hobby, if you're watching, man, please give us some more.
Oh, just imagine if they'd done all of them.
I think they should have got a monster next. Skullgrin.
A3.
I think if they were going to do any, they could maybe do Bob Burst out of that.
Yeah.
Just because Skullgrin's more of a little tank bot, isn't he?
Your A2 13. Da, 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 da.
Oh,
What's wrong?
just drops loads of bits on the floor.
No. Nikki's asked, did we all meet at TFN or know each other before that? Transformers the show, guys.
Me and Jamie spoke. Did we speak on TFUK?
Yes,
TFUK
we all did.
first. And then we saw each other in the flesh.
Oh, the flesh.
We saw the flesh, and we were happy.
Flesh was everywhere. Yes. So short answer, Nikki, is through TFUK we'd already communicated, but meeting in person was TFN in 2019. And then
So good.
Sunstreaker Titan has asked, how tall is Metal Hawk compared to other Masterpiece?
Sure.
He's a bit shorter than Fans Toys, Scrapper, and Scavenger. A little bit daintier, perhaps. He's probably on the smaller side of Masterpiece, but not
Was that dangerous?
not small.
That was Inquisitor, the Fan Stories. That's him next to Headmaster.
Not
They're all
bad.
quite big, the Headmasters, aren't they? Anyway.
What's he? How does he scale with Lupus?
I've got Lupus. I'm hoping to pick up. Joking. Come here, Lupus. There he is.
There you go.
You're a bit smaller than the Headmasters. MP Headmasters.
MP Headmaster.
Tell you what was lovely, one of my favourite pickups this month was Cyan Culture Scorponok. Oh, beautiful. I'll show him on the show on Friday, but he's amazing.
That's the Earthrise kind of knockoff, isn't it? Rather than there's a G1 one being released. Have you seen that? That's literally
the missing link
G1
type.
toy. Yeah.
This is more cross between the original toy and Earthrise, I'd say. He comes with his visor and stuff. The plastic visor. Which he needs. Just trying to
show us?
He's lucky. He's lucky.
Oh no, I was just getting some of the bits that I dropped. But it's actually just a bit of biscuit. Thanks, children, for coming into my games room and
At least you got something to eat. Keep your strength up.
Nom 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 nom.
No.
Oh, I'll tell you what, the arms are fucking ball ache. H111.
Okay.
I did hear that about the build, that the arms and legs are much more complicated, I suppose.
Yeah, they're not going to do an hour and 20 minutes, that's for sure.
What are we on now? 57 minutes.
Oh,
Oh, challenge Anaka.
well, I mean, it was never a race, was it? Let's be honest.
Well, not now, it isn't. You've lost.
But I won the quiz, though, didn't I, Jamie?
No, you didn't. We all set it up. We did.
Think you'll find
Give him my.
Think you'll find I smashed the.
Come on, who doesn't know what Mum
Granny
Duck
Aya.
is? We went all quiet so Sam would get a point, and you went and answered it.
Oh.
I mean, he'd still won before.
I would never have agreed to it if you knew it was going to go like this.
I mean, I feel like
Agree to what?
Stop playing the game. He said. No.
I don't think you ever
H2.
started.
no, it didn't. And I was taking ages. I was giving him a chance to answer.
If for all it's worth, my money. I thought Sam was probably going to smash that quiz. He didn't get one. Bless him. Love you, Sam, if you're watching. But you know, really thought.
When
Sam
it comes
would
to
be
Transformer
No.
knowledge, Sam is. Yeah.
Well, I didn't realise that afterwards when he was saying he hasn't really watched many of the other series, and I was like,
Or
oh,
read the comics or know
Oh,
who the main characters are. You know.
strange that the multiple choice questions didn't get more luck, but I suppose that's the thing. I'll cut down the number of answers next time, give you a better chance of getting them.
You talking to Jamie?
No. Talking GB.
I make Chris McFeely look like his quizzes are easy.
I love even now. You just can't admit that you got your ass kicked, can you? You just genuinely can't, even now. absolutely smashed. And you're still going, oh, yeah, there's a reason.
No.
Oh, excuse me. Jacob said, "Why not make this Tuesday series on a regular basis?"
Oh, just because of marriages.
Yeah, because we have
I know.
lives.
They haven't made enough Blokees.
Sam says he sticks to his G1 lane and he's proud of it. There were G1 questions on Friday, Sam. Love you, Sam.
Yeah.
And then there was a question, I think, about Lego Soundwave, whether anybody's picking it up, and I think there'll be a few people who pick it up just because it's Soundwave. If it's a Soundwave, people will buy it because Soundwave is great. There weren't any G1. You can't choose your G1 sound. You're a G1 funny, you're not.
I'm telling you, Andy, there was no G1 questions.
I mean, obviously you can pick and choose your G1. This isn't like a fascist state, but in terms of the quiz, it is. I didn't say how much I knew about G1. Did you know basically the basics on G1? Yeah.
Oh, why is this wrong?
What's up now?
Just a bit, Andy. Just
I have to admit, when I saw you opening up all the actual sheets of the parts, I did start to think to myself, this might not be the best.
See, the thing was, I was honest. I said this is quite an intrinsic, long, sort of hard build. And everything me chat, and I think Sam was, I think it was a fun, easy build. And I'm like, no, I think
Sam,
you're
Sam, how long did it take you to build Soundwave? Let's have your time. See how long you did it.
Why do we keep getting people's opinions on how slow me and Paul are?
I'm really enjoying it.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
great.
I'm not saying you're slow. I'm just asking how long it took them, so we can get
I
an
don't-
idea of
you
whether I need.
guys
I
have
ju-
classes, so you know.
I'd have
Do we need
trained.
to let the kids know that I won't be there for breakfast? That's all I'm basically asking right now. It's just so we're aware.
Paul, did you invite
I
these
mean,
people?
If it was a competition, they would be Paralympics, wouldn't they? Because they're aided, aren't they, with their vision.
I mean, to be fair, we had a competition on Friday and you lost.
Oh, Pete, I didn't lose. I had fun. It's taking part that counts.
Well, you didn't win.
Well, that's what we're doing here.
But I tell you what, now that I know what a dickhead you are, when I beat you in competitions, I am just going to rip you apart. I just like no hold bars.
I think you did that the week before, but
No, I didn't. I was actually quite just laid back about it, you know, because I'm used to winning.
Okay.
I'm used to winning.
I
all the
won
time.
the quiz. I won.
That was Paul. I was just like, because winning is normal to me. It's nothing special. it's just Tuesday. That's what winning is to me. Just another Tuesday. Obviously, to Pete, it's Christmas. Maybe a Boxing Day. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you say it's another Tuesday, but you lost on a Friday. I'm confused.
turning into a Craig David song. It's
On
a block-
Tuesday, you're the blocky.
Yeah.
I feel like the Friday quiz is going to get more and more cutthroat, says Matt Davis. And Matt, you are correct. I shall make the questions harder and generally more evil, and we shall start dipping into elements of Transformers that I know for a fact none of them know anything about, because that's where the real fun is. Don't get mixed up, anyone, and forget to go to work tomorrow. I feel that ship has sailed, John, but thank you for your concern. And Sam says, can I use Jamie's logic and claim victory in the quiz? I'm not sure.
What logic?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works, Sam.
You
but,
didn't even get a point. You're the big loser. You're getting it, Sam. I'm going to block you as well.
He's going to blocky you. Anyway.
I'm going to block you up.
Blocking you.
Here we go. Is there anything else?
Action edition life size.
He said it was a fun build. I split mine over the evening and the next morning, so probably a couple of hours all in. I'm not very quick at all. That's nothing to worry about there, Sam.
It was a fun
What it's
build.
like.
I split mine over evening and the next morning.
Literally what I just read, Jamie.
I just don't know where the fun aspect is. That this is so much fun. I'm going to stop. You know, I don't.
Well, maybe he had other things to be doing, didn't he? Because he had his godson come visit at the weekend, so he probably had to do some
Don't
stuff. with it.
defend him.
I mean, I'm just stating facts. But yeah, sure. All right.
You don't need guilty by then anyway. He'd been taking photos weeks before then and showing it on Instagram.
Oh, sorry, Lee. I misread what you put because it says like questions, Abu Kiss player, Andy. I think like questions about Kiss player. Yes, I'll drop some Kiss player questions in, but then we might find out one or two of the lads know a bit more about Kiss player than they maybe want to let on. We shall see. Nervous
You
laugh.
shall see. I always kiss my players.
Dear.
I actually block quite a lot of people in YouTube chat. I go block.
Robert Freebury's asked how much does Blokees Soundwave go for? So how much would you find it for RRP? Because you might have got a more preferential rate. But generally speaking, how much would you expect to pay for such a fine item?
I got mine from AliExpress, didn't we? We both got it from the same seller because you sent me the link.
Yeah, I think it's about on AliExpress. It's about 40 to 42 pounds.
I hope we have answered the question for you, Robert. Sam says you'd never block me, Jamie. And Lee says, sorry, Andy, I went all Scottish then. How did you go all Scottish, Lee?
He did. I think the way you said it made it sound a bit Scottish.
Did it? All right. Like questions, Abu Kiss player, Andy.
Days when you got a boo.
Question Abu.
All right. Well, I'm sure we haven't offended any Scottish members of the team. That's
I drove.
Everything's fine.
I drove 4 hours today to Scotland, to the west coast, west side, and drove 4 hours back. I've done 8 hours of driving today.
How long was your meetings in the whatever then, like in between?
I was probably at the first place for about 3 hours, and then 2 hours in the second place.
Right. That's not too bad then. I know people who for their jobs will drive like 5-6 hours, have a half hour to an hour meeting, and then drive back. And you just think,
why did they do that these days? Like
just do a video call,
Zoom calls. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but sometimes I suppose for some things you have to be there physically. I guess. But...
Like, is that the murdering aspect, and then bury them in the back of the?
Well, I think it's
more.
To
murder someone, I guess you probably have to be there.
Yeah.
It's more the regional manager being. I've just organised my diary, and I keep forgetting to sort this one out because normally what I do is stay in Scotland, so I'd stay up there for a couple of days. But I've mucked up my diary, and this meeting keeps going round, and I'm due in England tomorrow. So,
hi, Jacob. Thank you for joining us, mate. Catch you later. He's got to go.
Hello, mate.
See you there, Jacob.
We'll be here Friday.
Mick said he thought that Lee went all Canadian with his Abu comment.
Oh yeah, could be.
As in, what's all that about?
Let's see what racist we can bring up.
Well,
next.
we've already had a bit of Welsh. The Scottish have just got some. What's next?
I've got to say, when you get to this bit of the hand, it is a bit lovely. Can you remember this bit, Jamie? Putting all these lovely bits on.
I got a bit annoyed because it wasn't aligning absolutely perfect. I like it to be sealed. But I had to deal with the slight imperfection.
I think these. Oh no, they're not. No, it's me. It's me being a twat.
Mick's quoting a bit of Father Ted. Are you a racist, Father?
Oh, only put that pit on, Paul, if you want to make sure you're holding buzzsaw or laser.
Ah, right. So
Yeah,
you used the other one, do you?
Yeah, so I just basically made sure that there's no holes there.
Glad you told me that, because it does tell you this in here, all in Chinese. So
Yeah.
that's a good shout. Let's get this bit
Which
off.
is coincidental, because Mick's put in the chat he's after the Chinese, which again is a Father Ted reference, but you've just obviously commented on it being in Chinese. Sam has put, not including the sponsored guest. Which guest are you most excited about? The sponsored guest? What you mean? The sponsored guest that we Transformers the show was sponsored? Jack Lawrence.
Jack Lawrence. I think he is the
Well,
best guest.
The greatest
actually.
guest that possible, because he's a lovely, lovely bloke and an incredibly talented artist.
And he hasn't
He's the
pressed
only
charges
guest.
against Pete yet.
And he likes having a drink. and he's more than happy to get involved in gossip. So it's all good stuff. Oh, Andy Gold's in.
Gold member. Oh.
Doo-doo-doo.
I just changed the words.
The man Chris McFeely could have been. How are you doing, Andy?
I built my 2 figures, so
Oh, nice. Are you army building them, or did you just have 2 of them?
yeah, I'm army building. I've got another 4, so it's for certain like shots of what to do. And they're like £4 from AliExpress, so that was quite cool.
Oh. It's good that you can get the individual ones. I think that's good for people who don't want to get all of them. It just gives them that opportunity. And army building, of course, which is obviously what you're up to.
I mean,
Okay.
hopefully they bring out the golden versions, which you see in like the end of Transformers 1. That'd be quite cool.
Who has stolen my
And I don't know if
piece?
you saw Black Arachnia, well, not Black Arachnia, Arachnia on Transformers 1. Yeah, but that was brilliant. That was so, so good.
I obviously I managed to come into the stream, your stream, for about 5 or 10 minutes just to say hello. Obviously, drop a like, as everybody should do, on any video that you're watching, because why not, eh? And then they were just revealing Arachnid, and I had to go to the point like where the rest of the people who were going to the cinema, they were shouting, "We need to gonna turn off this live stream." So I caught that they're doing it. I saw the grey model. Hopefully, there's plenty of nice photos on Tinternet by tomorrow morning, so I can stick some in our news for Friday. I also need to rewatch the stream. I've started rewatching it, but I only managed to get about 5 minutes through before I had to start setting up for this.
It might be worth just doing your own screenshot, because I think that's what most of the stuff will be.
Yeah, well, I've done that in the past for some of them, but then every now and again you get some really talented, talented, but people who just like TM Reviews is good for it, and Dame Chock, of actually getting like the screenshot but tidying it up and sorting out the resolution, so what you actually end up is, instead of the blurry type low res screenshot, you get an actual slightly cropped but much clearer image of the bot, and I haven't got the time to mess around doing that. I used to mess around doing that, but I lost the will to live, so I don't do it.
It will be interesting to see, when you get the first proper in-hand images of Megatron, because I still think the original photos we saw, he just sexed that up too much in Photo Studio or Photoshop or Adobe Pro, whatever he used, and that's why you kind of got that sort of blue grey with Megatron's legs.
Oh, the Megatron Studio Series 86
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've seen other photos where his legs look much more grey, so it must be something to do with the lighting, which is fine.
Not so much the lighting, more to do with the processing he's done afterwards.
Well, either way, as long as it's grey.
Hello, Soundwave.
Now that's just rude.
Oh, Soundwave, stop it, naughty. Why's his finger so long?
Naughty.
Oh no, don't do that.
That's his nose.
It's a little bit racist.
You break his arms off. No, don't make him salute. John M has pointed out the Constructicons look a different green in every photo, so you have to get them in hand to really know the color. Suspect Megs is the same. Maybe, yeah. I know. Who was that? I was watching a review of one of the Constructicons by Evangelus, and he was making the point of the lighting, the different lighting. The green looks slightly different. He never at any point though said it looked yellow, but he did say the green looks slightly different.
Well, then he needs his eyes tested.
Of course he does. Get colorblind, does it?
No, it's got a yellow tint to it.
Yeah, you fucking tell him, Jamie.
You know it's got a yellow tint to it, because when you're in the with Photoshop and you adjust the yellow, it freaking changes the whole green.
It's green. I've got it myself. It's bloody green.
Can you not tell?
No lighting. Does it look yellow?
It doesn't look yellow. It's got a tint to it. Does it? It's like a lime light green.
Amy.
It's a lime light green. That's what you're getting.
While building a blockade.
H120.
You've definitely been crisping for too long.
Not crisping enough. That's what I'm saying.
That's my take on it.
Go crisp some more.
Crisp it
Andy
up,
Gold, we've
baby.
already answered the question about anything specific we're after at TFN. Come on, man.
Oh,
Be here from the start.
And the trouble with SteamYard is it switches it to high definition, so you're not getting HDR, so you're going to be getting a different. What images you see are not going to be the images you would see if it was HDR that way.
What have you,
You're
Chris?
going to see no the colors. The colors are going to be slightly different.
can you imagine HD crisps?
All crisps are HD. They don't come redo them. If they do, that's when you go to the optician. Anyway, Nick says we're making him hungry, and Lee says it's not easy being green.
I mean,
Not easy being cheesy.
not
Oh.
not easy being choosy.
Which cartoon was it that did the Cheetos cat as if he was like snorting the Cheetos?
Oh, was it
Family Guy, yeah.
And then he just goes, "It ain't easy being cheesy." Oh, it's brilliant. I can still remember Claire sat there shaking her head and looking at me, laughing my head off. Like, what is wrong? It's funny. That's why it's funny.
Yeah, you don't know.
So there's Mr.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, yes! It's green.
I mean, that hasn't done him any favors in that photo, in that picture. He looks fucking green there, doesn't he? However, that's not what he always looked like.
Do you know what's actually funny? Is actually
Have you seen there's a fix to it? Apparently, there's an issue with it, which like doesn't affect it at all. But you know the bit on the back that you're currently showing with the black part. Apparently, there's part of that that's misassembled. Again, if you watch the Vangelis video on Bone Crusher, he shows the fix. He does the fix on it, but he says himself it makes absolutely no real difference. Apparently, it might mean that the backpack sits better and doesn't kind of come out a bit or something. It's something like such a minimal difference and change, but apparently it is a running error thing. And I remember watching the video and just thinking, well, that just makes Bone Crusher even better, doesn't it? Considering how much we all love him. Paul, rather, you've gone a bit quiet recently. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's these arms, not these arms. The arms I'm doing on here, just a little bit intense. They are.
I'm pretty sure when you started this, you didn't have a beard.
Glasses. I've lost my sight.
Glasses. You literally didn't.
Broken my eyes doing this. Snapped my eyes off.
What was the fix he did? Because it's a pin there. Did you actually?
It was something to do with literally. There was a part he showed, if you watch it, and it's basically the wrong way round. So you literally just take it apart. You have to knock a pin out, turn it around, put the pin back in. He had all the tools to do it. He says it all in the video. If you go to Vangelis, Vangelus, he's quite well known American.
I gave up as soon as you said you got to knock a pin out.
Yeah, that was it. I was watching and I went, "Oh, there's a fix?" Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. He obviously had the tools to do it, but yeah. I didn't even know there was an issue, and it's not an issue if you ask me. It's a bit like the prime heels, which I know for people aesthetically it's an issue, but actually for the figure, it doesn't really make any difference if the heels are the wrong way around.
Yeah, it's not a. I think I'll be all right with it.
You'll live, will you? You'll survive.
I mean, it's not going to change the bot, is it? Let's be honest.
Oh, excuse me.
You go. Who's stolen Soundwave's hand?
Oh no! Don't tell me you've lost part of it.
I've lost all of it, I think.
I feel a little bit better now because I've thought to myself, "Oh, they'll be well faster than me. We passed 1 hour and 20 minutes. They'll be like an hour or so." But no, I was wrong.
But why? Why does that matter?
No, it was just curious. I was wrong. I really misjudged it.
I mean, let's all take a second to feel sorry for Soundwave, who's not going to have any hands. Because
it's this. That's what you're looking for.
It's the bag underneath the instructions.
Of course it is.
Classic Peter.
Please, Put, can someone give Pete a hand?
Whee!
Get out, mate.
Unsubscribe.
We
No.
we only accept those kind of jokes after shots, not before.
Right, that bit's done. Oh, the hands are a bit of a minge to put together.
Are the bigger Blokees easier on the thumbs? Is asked by young Andrew Gold.
I can't answer that. No. Nope.
Negative.
Mick pointed out the backpacks on the Predacons are worse than the backpack on Bone Crusher, which is true in the sense that they're bigger because they were basically just two big monoliths on the back of two of them. And then Rampage had a bit of one, didn't they?
It was another time. It's really unfair to compare the two.
Yeah, Mick. Pete says stop it.
Don't be bitter because they're fitter.
Oh dear.
That's from
Kate Nash.
yeah.
Yes.
Mick has apologised to you, Pete.
Apology accepted, Mike. Fucking fingers. Sound of silence.
Right, I've got 2 arms on. Yes. Lovely person.
You what now? Forgetting you're on a live stream.
There we go. And he's done. And that's it. And that's great. So that's Blokees Soundwave. Tune in next week. I'm joking. I'm not giving up yet. I feel like the legs are going to be a test. A test that requires beer to pass it.
Blessed be the beer.
Yeah.
I'll leave well early in the morning.
What time?
Time are you on your way?
I'd like to be on the road by 5:30. Let's be honest, it's going to be closer to 6, isn't it?
What time do you have to get up then?
I should say 5, shouldn't I? Really? However,
Just make sure you leave time to do your hair.
You bitch.
Let's do some legs.
No need for that at all.
5 o'clock then. You'll be up at 5.
Well,
you can say now in case any.
No. I should be up at 5. No. That's the conversation. I should be. In reality, it's not going to be the case at all. But it's okay because it's only Norfolk, so that's freaking miles away.
I was going to say. How long is it? A couple of hours? 2.5?
Norfolk's hard to get to, isn't it? It's just long.
Yeah, it's just a bloody. I mean, look, it's lovely, and I'm sure the people that live there wouldn't move, but it's just an arse.
We don't want them to move. That's what it sounds like. You just stay there.
The issue is it's pretty much just one way in and one way out. So if you get caught in traffic, it's just a dick.
Anyway.
No.
That's why they're so good at playing the banjos, the 12 fingers.
Good evening, everybody from Norfolk.
Do we have a big Norfolk fan base? I'm not sure we do.
Not now.
I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't.
They've got to get electricity first. Joking, that's cool.
Norfolk. 8 and 3. H3, 8 and 3. There's 8.
Don't be
What?
bitter just because I'm
Jamie, I can't help but notice you highlighted one particular.
I can't
comment
help
and I
but
can't
notice
why.
you didn't
Why
read
was
it
that?
out. You
I
didn't
didn't
read
see
it.
Where is it?
out.
Where is that comment? Seriously, I'm looking now.
It's above Andy
Oh, it's
Gold.
back up there. That's why, because that was quite a while ago. I'm afraid I missed that one. We must have been in conversation about something else at the time.
what was the comment?
Robert Freebury was complimenting Jamie's photos.
And exceptional photos they are.
Alan
I
Partridge
don't
loves
trust
the show
me.
from Norfolk. Alan Partridge is from Norfolk, John. And if he did love the show, we would be overjoyed. We could definitely be a guest.
This would be an Alan Partridge show.
We could discuss the pedestrianisation of Norwich City Centre till the cows come home.
He's got a new
Giant
season, hasn't he, of the podcast?
Brilliant. That's what we like to hear. He is every week. Okay. He is.
Did you get to see Starscream 1 by any chance, Sandy?
Did I get to see what? Sorry?
Starscream 1. Transformers.
Starscream
1.
what? Oh, Transformers 1
Starscream.
Starscream.
Yeah.
Right, sorry. You said Starscream 1. I was going, what? Is this a sequel?
That sounds
Transformers
awesome.
1 Starscream 1. Yes, I've seen the Transformers 1 Starscream, but that's just because I was obviously trying to catch up. And I think when I came in to watch the stream, they just showed it, or they were finishing off showing it at the time. I like the look of it. It's I don't know. I just feel like he should have been a Voyager. I just think for him,
he's just too small.
then if he scales with the other ones, does it matter? I don't know. I just like the design, though. I do like the design of it. It's got those classic elements of G1, then mixed with something a bit more modern. But that's why some people don't like it, because it doesn't look exactly like G1. And then some people don't like it because it looks too much like G1. So you can't please anyone.
I definitely should be getting
All
it.
that matters is my opinion, and it should be
It's but it looks
Our
bloody.
dictator has spoken. I think it's worth picking up. I don't think it's a bad bot at all. But then we say that before every bot comes out, and then turns out one of them has some serious problem with it. Or many of them.
Everything.
It's a bit weird at the minute because, like, some of the stuff, like being objective, Hasbro's knocking it out of the park. Like Studio Series Prime was good. I still prefer Earthrise Prime, but both bots are like top tier, amazing Transformers. Then you look at Studio Series Megatron, is like the first time where I think they're really properly competing with Masterpiece in terms of the robot mode. And then they do stuff like the fucking Devastator and Bone Crusher and Scrapper, and they just don't look that good. And you think, come on. Sometimes it's too many misfires.
Yeah.
Or not enough.
The thing is, they can't really compete with Masterpiece because they don't have the budget for it. You're talking about the difference between a £25 toy and some of those Masterpiece figures have been getting up over £200 recently, haven't they? I know the MPG ones seem to have come down in price a bit again, which is better. But it's not the same. You're not building for the same audience or with the same purpose. It's a £25 toy against something much, much more complex with more money because it's going to cost more. Not as mass produced either.
But then you'd think they could do minor improvements, couldn't they? For example, when it comes to Galvatron, they could have given them hands that opened and closed, and they didn't.
It's a bone of contention with you. I've not heard you mention this before.
And they could have made the feet slightly bigger as well.
But that's cost cutting. That's all. Literally, all that is. They're cutting. We've seen it.
We don't like it, Andy. Is it okay to say we don't like the cost cutting?
Well, that's not the same as like the Scrapper thing. Is like we've got slightly different engineered
But is
versions.
Scrapper cost cutting? Well, I would say Bone Crusher cost cutting.
Because they've given him
because it's the same designer, isn't it? The same one who did the Combiner Wars. So literally, you can see why he's probably just downscaled it. you know, to make that sort of bone crusher move out, because bone crusher isn't a supporting limb, so he could have probably had waist swivel, and you
Well,
can
he's got
see
a
the
waist
waist.
but you've got to unclip the front part of him to swivel the waist, so
Yeah,
then it doesn't.
you can see that part could have been just a clip though, a clip-on bit. You know, it didn't need to be one
I mean,
piece.
I'm not a toy engineer, so I don't know.
I'm
You'd
not a
have to
toy
ask them.
engineer, but I like to think I was. You know, I don't know.
I mean, you don't need to be a toy engineer to say opening and closing hands. That one's much easier.
Yeah. And
The Galvatron was
much.
a joke, though.
You didn't need
The
individual
Galvatron-
fingers, just like that. Just
The Galvatron should have been better. It's as simple as that. It should have been better. They should have.
Yeah.
They should have had more. But they are cost cutting at every corner at the moment.
I'll put that in my placard when I go outside Hasbro tomorrow. It should have been better.
Is that the one on the other side says, please give me a job?
I swap it around depending on the
Yeah,
mood.
exactly. Depending on how they treat you when you get there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, my answer's in. He's got to go pick up his daughter as well from school. No problem, in my Hunter. Especially as you are literally tuning in from the other side of the Atlantic.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought, what skill is this?
Well done on 1,000 subscribers. No.
Yeah. He did very, very well.
No.
Say Nye, is that what we're calling him now?
Yeah.
Nye.
The end is nigh.
So hot.
No.
So very
It's
sweaty.
so hot. I think there's going to be a thunderstorm.
We've had a storm. We've had a proper downpour of rain, and I thought, oh, that'll make it nice and cool. No.
Hot rain.
It's like being in the jungle.
Hot rain.
And as
Being
you
in
know,
the jungle.
it's great when you're with the ladies, but it ain't no use on a live pod stream in the UK. Hot and wet is good, but not right now.
You're on 14.5k subscribers right now.
14,500 subscribers to this.
No,
nonsense.
14.5 subscribers.
We've lost a lot of people who do this.
Right,
Who's
actually,
lost?
I was going to ask a dangerous question then, say who's the half a subscriber, but I feel one of you would give me an answer, so I'm not.
I am willing to give that answer because I've put my foot in it so much it doesn't matter anymore.
Who's the half a subscriber? No, let's not go there.
It is crazy though, isn't it?
I will block him.
It's absolute madness. It's the point that it does not feel real. Crazy.
Crazy
for you.
I don't think that's the song he was singing. I think he was going with Britney Spears.
However, what a segue. Let loose. Let's next topic of conversation. Let loose.
How is that a topic of conversation?
Well,
Just
I don't
talk about
know.
them, Andy, for God's sake.
With the exception of Pete, name a second Let Loose song. What you think?
I couldn't name a second. I couldn't name a second one. I don't think they did two.
It's just the same song 15 times on an album. Just over and over again. It's like the Cantina Band. Anybody want to hear a song? Play the same song. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. What's that from?
That's Family Guy's version of Star Wars, which is still brilliant. It's up there with the Robot Chicken one. Love both of them. Really impressive how fast the subscribers are going up, says Sam. Thank you very much, Sam. That's since you came on the show. That's what it is. That's the truth. Mick says, play Freebird, but he says it in all capitals, so I should shout it, but my children will be asleep by now, so I'm not.
I love Freebird. What a song that is. The guitar solo. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, well, no. At this point, talk about what you want.
Mick, do you mean Freebird by Leonard Skinner?
Are you telling us to free a bird? Is a bird trapped? Is somebody keeping a bird? Is this a cry for help?
Tell us, Mick. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my God, it's 10 past 10. When did that happen?
What?
10 past
I'm-
the 10th. It's actually 11 minutes past 10 if you want to be pedantic. And I
I'm
do.
gonna sack this off. I never liked Soundwave anyway, to be fair.
He's the shittest of all the
Yeah,
alternatives.
shit
Yeah.
cassette player. He hadn't got even an aux port. Idiot.
Did you guys remember to take out the tab before you for the chest bit to, the battery?
Yes.
Work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Can you imagine?
I like the fact that Jamie's late. You told now to go, oh, by the way,
See, that was going to be one of my traps to pull out just in case I'm going to
I was
beat
just
you.
going to say, a more cynical man would think it was a deliberate maneuver.
Yeah, why are you smiling when you said that? Did you manage?
Because I'm going to mention the second one now for the voice box. No, but I know you've only done one.
What? There's another one.
Yeah, for the voice box.
Where's that?
Open that chest up.
I feel like Jamie's enjoying this fun.
I've done this one.
Quick, Pete, remind him about Friday night again.
His battery's already run out.
Yeah, we've been building them that long.
No, Optimus Prime. But yeah, have you got this one? My battery's ran out. It's
I
just
haven't
been on the
checked, to be
shelf.
fair. Yeah.
I was just
Where
looking
are
at
you?
the time, and I've suddenly realised it's actually 2028. What? How long have we been doing this for now?
We didn't go live at whatever time it was meant to be, though, did we?
No, I think it's
No,
4:59.
but we have
34 minutes
still
past.
been- Yeah, we've been live for 1 hour and 36 minutes, nearly 37.
Da, da,
be
da,
fair,
da,
so
da, da,
The
da,
average time is usually about 1 hour and 40 minutes, and you guys have been doing it while chatting and stuff on this, so you're doing okay for time.
Even Pete's full of
Yeah.
Just gonna go on a shelf with the rest of my projects.
Mick Holland's just said Merry Christmas, everyone. So at least we know what time of year it is.
I'm sick of Mick's negativity. Right, sort it out, Mick.
H316.
Keep it up, Mick. Oh, dear me.
I'm not even going to do his hands because what does he need his hands for?
Oh dear.
Dun 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 dun. Joke's on you because I've still got the hands.
Hands of God. Paul, should we take this? Oh, sorry, go on, Jenny.
Apparently, Skybound have sold a Transformers G.I. Joe Void Rivals Energon Universe animated streaming series. Not sure how accurate this may be, but it could be Transformers a new animated series or the universe anyway shared.
Oh, cool. We have a bit of that. I've just got the two Skybound Volume 1 and Volume 2 to read through. Another reason, because I jumped into bed last night, turned the light on, the bed lamp, to read the first volume. Couldn't read any of it. So I had to get glasses.
Oh,
Have you just got those today?
Yeah.
Or did you already have them and you just weren't using them?
No, I got them today through the post.
Have you actually been to an
Last
optician?
night.
Then? I've just gone and bought.
Just from Amazon. I put in glasses for man with large head plus 1.5 because I went into Aldi.
Yeah, you'll get that. Get used to that.
I went into Aldi and they have all the glasses. They're reading glasses, don't they? And it's like +1, +1.5, +2, +2.5. Now, none of them got around my head. They just sort of split like that when I put them on. But it did let me test, and I learned that I was a 1.5. So I tried all the glasses on until I found the right one. I broke a couple, and then I went on Amazon, typed in "man with big head glasses." And this is what turned up.
And there you have it. Evening, John. who has joined us. Borders dude.
John, you just missed a great story about glasses.
I think he may have called it.
Ooh.
He might have been
You
here
rained
for that
it.
absolute gold when we do
But
the
wishes he'd
the
missed it.
Transformers the show best of 2025. We'll
I
know
had
that one.
lovely breakfast with John the other day. A36.
There's a story
And it-
there.
That I was going to say that ended that conversation, didn't it?
Yeah. 282.
Did you cross his borders, dude? Sorry.
Andy, I didn't bum him. A36.
We had a good run, didn't we?
We not really, but we were here. We were here.
Flew too close to the sun.
A120.
You never even got to the
You'll
sun.
find flew too close to the bum is the issue that we have here. Anyway,
Dun, 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 dun.
not quite Specsavers.
Anyway,
What's it like wearing glasses though? Is it just get annoying after a time?
Have you ever
or is
worn
it
sunglasses?
not really
that?
much, to be honest?
You don't wear sunglasses ever.
Well, I've got a beautiful face. Why would I want to fucking hide this?
Trust me, get sunglasses.
oh, welding visor.
You're just
Like a big Elton
you.
John, big Elton John there. Something shaped.
Taking a toilet break.
Shall we pause? Should we pause YouTube? I think we probably should.
He's not coming back, is he? Let's be honest.
He's going for cheese and wine. He's adding that.
On a
But
Tuesday.
are you guys? I mean, do you guys start to become more dependent on your glasses now?
Yeah, that happens though. That literally happens. You start wearing glasses. I mean, Pete, you've probably worn them a lot longer than me, right?
I started wearing mine when I was 5, maybe 4 or 5. Yeah,
So,
my eyesight was bad from a
as-
very, very young age.
As someone who
Most
3 years
people's-
ago had perfect eyesight, I can tell you that the more you wear them, the worse your eyesight gets. And I was speaking to other people recently of a similar age to me who've also started wearing glasses in the last few years, and they've all said the same thing. The more you wear, like I wear these for this, and I wear these on a Friday night. If I wear these for like 2-3 hours and I take them off, it's not like my eyesight's ruined. I can see, but if I then want to read something, that's especially if it's smaller print, not a chance. Got to put glasses back on. Anyway.
Teaching was definitely wrecking my eyesight. You know, when you're working in little rooms and these whiteboards you've got to work on, it's just. And once I stopped doing that, my eyesight just got so much better.
I think you do grow. Your eyes change because they adapt to the glasses, and then they've got to adapt to not wearing the glasses. I don't wear these constantly at all. I probably for 90% of the day I don't wear them at all. But for the 10%, unless I'm working in class and I'm having to do a lot of reading while I'm doing it, if the kids are bringing me, you know, although their writing isn't that small, if it's not the best writing anyway, I need to be able to see it clearly. I don't want to misread something.
I think consoles have got better.
What are you calling me?
Somebody did that though.
PlayStation
Not
5.
me.
The
Somebody
latest
calling you
games
PlayStation 5?
I've played in the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox, the writing and the typeface is much better. No eye strain. Nintendo Switch is fantastic. You can play that with no eye strain at all. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I can.
Bum, bum, bum.
The PlayStation 4 used to cause me issues, I think.
And he's back.
From outer space.
Yeah, see, I love the Switch too, in the sense it's just visually so clear, no eye strain. You can just pick it up. You'd be the opposite end of the room. Well, remember the PlayStation 4 always causing me issues.
Back to the Super Nintendo. Those are the glory years.
Virtual gaming.
Oh,
Go back to the NES. Play Duck Hunt. God, that thing was a nightmare.
what you call me?
Didn't matter where you shot. Proved it. We played the game once, and a mate of mine had the gun. He turned around, he pointed it in the opposite direction to the nez, shot at the wall. He still shot the duck out the sky. Explain that one. Go on, explain that one.
Ricochet. Ricochet.
Gaming. All right, I've got a question for you. Which game did you play? And this would probably be older games because of the nature of it. Which game did you play that had the worst collision detection you ever saw on a game? So, like, literally, you would be nowhere near the bad guy, but the game would tell you got hit by the bad guy. I'll go
Kung
first.
Fu Master.
Fantasia. If you remember the
Fantasia.
Fantasia game, the Disney one. Oh, it was the most
Oh,
infuriating
was that the
game.
one that came after Mickey Mouse's, was it Enchanted Castle?
I can't remember because I'm talking back like
And
Mega
Enchanted
Drive
Castle,
days.
yeah, and Enchanted Castle was really good. So everyone thought Fantasia would be brilliant, and then Fantasia just sucked.
Well, everybody loved Fantasia, the short film, because it is a short film. It's not a proper film, is it?
Yeah.
But then the game was frigging awful.
Dun,
Anybody
dun,
remember Strider?
dun, dun, dun,
What,
dun,
Strider?
Yeah, on the Mega Drive.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
that
Strider
game.
was awesome.
So we're just showing our age now for all the young people. Who actually, there's no young people watching this. No offense to
Yeah.
everyone. Seriously,
Why are you watching
Anybody-
us?
anybody in the chat under the age of 30, just shout out, because I don't think there'll be many.
Go out and enjoy your lives.
What are you doing?
I think Paul's overtaking you.
He's
would-
talking and he's concentrating.
I would concur.
Although he's pulling something apart as we speak. It's getting the legs in.
Has he got the
Mute.
right-
Sorry, I was on mute. I've been chatting away. Pete,
Oh,
have you done
hello.
the leg? Sorry, I didn't
Let me
realise I was
see
on.
that leg. Let me see that leg again, Paul. The top of the connection.
The top of the leg.
It's missing bits, isn't it? D13 red. Oh, it's not
H2.
red.
Bumblebee S. Bumblebees S. Hello, Bumblebees S. I don't remember seeing his name before, but he says he or she or whoever is 25. So
What?
All gears.
Well done, Bumblebee.
Yeah.
You have
Please,
your
Thea.
whole life ahead of you.
A new question, Bumblebee. What's the first game you remember playing that was good? And what console was it on? Let's age ourselves. Desert Strike. God, Robert
Xbox
Freebury.
360.
Have you got the
Is that your first
The
one?
peg. have you got the peg in the right orientation there, Paul? That top peg, it goes. The bit's going to attach to the waist.
Yeah, it was quite strict on that. It said that it needed to be the circle, but it had to be aimed downwards.
All right, cool.
That's when the glasses had to go on because I was like, "What? It's trying to tell me something, and it looks important." It's glass time.
It's classic.
Striker Titan has pointed out that apparently Fantasia was removed from shelves after only 6 months after over copyright problems. So if you have a copy now, it's worth a lot of money. I got rid of my copy because it made me want to scream and got me very angry.
Now
The
make
worst
you scream
collision
again.
detection I've ever seen. I'll scream again now because I got rid of it. Somebody called. Oh no. Borders Dude is pointing out that RJ will be pissed off. Yeah, but he's not here now, Borders Dude, is he?
Yeah.
So he's not going to be that angry because he doesn't know what we're talking about.
No. You're just creating drama, John. All right.
Exactly. Why?
Stop it.
You grass.
Just stop it.
Stitches.
Tell them to
John.
fuck off, John. Tell them to fuck off.
Oh dear, foul mouth
We've been
John.
very liberal. We've been very liberal this evening.
Mick Holland's thrown in Double Dragon 2, Donkey Kong Country, and Super Mario 3. Bumblebee's S.
Super Mario
Bumblebee's
3
S.
for collision.
Bumblebee's S is a she. Sorry, she. And you can call me B. Yes, 25, but turning 26 next week. And it was something on the Game Boy Advance. Oh,
God,
Game Boy.
Game Boy
Good
Advance.
choice.
Oh, Borders Dude is going to grass on us. Snitches get stitches, John. You've been warned.
Yeah. You'll have to walk 500 miles.
And Robert
Maybe.
Freebury says, my first game was Pac-Man on Atari 2600.
Oh, blimey. Robert's a good solid 31.
Right. I'm looking at this. I'm going to have to drop out soon, lads, because I wasn't expecting this to take this long, and I've got to go.
Oh, I don't
you
be a dick
naive
about
Bill.
it.
Jamie will see you through to the end of the stream with more helpful comments.
Jamie won't.
Have you
Jamie
done
won't.
this bit? You done that bit?
I'm a young man still, and Milan has needs. And,
Is it the need for you to stay away?
it's the need for me to get to bed early because so she can go to sleep.
Hang on,
Don't
hang
wake
on,
me
Nick.
up.
Howard's a bit
Which
strong.
something else.
Some of us have things to do tomorrow. What was the first game you? Oh, what was the first game we all played? Oh, that's a question. What was the first game we all played? I'm not even sure I can remember.
Gauntlet.
Sod Guzzler. Sod Guzzler wants a shout out. Hi, Sod Guzzler.
Hello, Soda Guzzler, not Sod Guzzler.
What? You need the 2.5. You need the 2.5s.
Try to do 3 things at once.
You need stronger glasses.
Can you remember the
Did you
first?
say I need to 2.5?
I think it was either Space Invaders or Firefox. 2 very old games, Space Invaders or Firefox, and then it would be Gauntlet, I think.
Oh, dear.
Mine
Call it the
was.
game.
It was a Commodore 64.
Oh, sorry. Soda Guzzler is asking for a shout out for Smobley.
Oh, sorry, Smobley. Hi,
Smobley.
Smobley. Thank you both of you for watching.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not the
yes,
game?
Commodore
then?
64. I think it was Haunted House game and
Matt, go on.
Oh, when the build began.
Beach Buggy.
Yeah, you to see that coming, haven't you?
Yeah.
Matt David. He says, "Are we shouting out our ages so we can all compare when the build is done?" I was in my 40s when it started.
Don't come on here giving it the bigger, Matt. All right.
Sunstreaker Titan said Horace Goes Skiing on the Spectrum was his first. Nicky James said my first was Chucky Egg. Soda Guzzler says that Pete Smobley says Pete is his favourite. Yeah, don't worry about it. Everybody says that until the meeting. Borders Dude says, right, I look forward to the finish. He's off. Sensible man, Borders Dude. And
no.
I think Mick is suggesting this could be finished sometime around Christmas.
Next
Yeah,
year.
Mick, I think the first I remember playing computer games, but like they were on computers. And then the first console I ever had
He was
a
honest speaking to Sandformers about this, and he said they'll probably be hitting the cassettes by now and finishing them. Oh, he was wrong, Sam. You were wrong. But he had promised.
Oh, you're talking about the build.
yeah.
When you said cassettes, I thought you were referring to the days when we used to have to
Yeah, I
cassette
did.
into-
Yeah.
And you had that noise and everything. There was a football management game, and you just got this horrible noise, and then it would be like a bit of action. You'd be told what happened, text on the
To
screen.
be honest,
Yeah.
if you do it under 3 hours, like the whole thing, including the cassettes and the weapons, that's good. So you've still got an hour and 10 minutes really to do.
I'll
Sam's just
go.
like,
Let's have a beer.
Sam can't even remember.
I think we forget that Sam is just a couple of months older than us, don't we? See, Sam?
Only a couple of months.
Well, yeah, I was being generous, but he asked me to be.
Sorry, Sam.
See, Andy spoiled it when you liked him, didn't you,
Is there
Sam?
anyone who doesn't wear glasses yet? I'm just curious.
It's a sign of the invasion. Everybody's got glasses.
just-
It's been
Because
we're all pod people.
I was out last week, and seriously, out of my 12 friends, we've all came down from Glasgow. We all live in London.
Were you the only one who didn't have glasses?
No,
on, Jamie?
No, that's the point. Only one of them has glasses out of all of them.
Wow.
Statistically, that's probably out of the ordinary. Sam Former says he wears glasses.
Sam Formers.
John M says he's got glasses. He got them a few months ago when he had trouble with Transformers instructions. Interesting, John. It's that whole thing of looking at those 4 things. And you start to,
It's
I can't
Transformers
even read
instructions.
the instructions now without putting my glasses on.
I hate the instructions that were not Blokees instructions. I think they're cool, but the other Transformer one, it's that kind of.
Good evening, Blockies.
No, but it's like a weird. They've got a dull color on a dull background. It just doesn't pop out at all when it says, "This is what you should be turning," and it's like.
Lee says, "Who remembers games being on tape?" We've just talked about that, Lee. But yes, we do. We do.
Isn't Lee younger than us? How do you remember Lee?
He says he doesn't remember. He says he's too young.
Oh, yeah.
You've had a rough life, then leave you younger than us. Jesus.
He's actually only 22, but then he did shots with Paul, and now he looks like he's about 40.
Yeah. He looks
just
like he
a byproduct,
survived
really.
the fallout.
Byproduct.
He looked a lot for.
Like he's survived Fallout.
Yeah. He's drinking plenty of iodine just to keep alive.
We all are after doing shots. Whatever gets you through the next day.
He looked quite old on the Sunday morning. I won't lie.
That is the most random comment I've seen in quite some time. So Nikki has pointed out she started writing a book about dental disasters. Please feel free to contact her if you have a story to tell about teeth.
I've got
joking.
I've got cybernetic. I've got cybernetic enhanced teeth, which are cool.
Yes, Sam's right. When you had to wait for what felt like 4 days for the game to load for it to crash with only seconds remaining. And Apu says, I did the same, but with Lego Technic Lamborghini Cyan. I am irrationally annoyed at it due to that, and it has been sat unmade on my windowsill for 3 years.
Yes.
Barry McGuigan on the Spectrum was an awesome.
Barry McGuigan?
No, that is aging. Aging yourself. Where?
Naturally gifted boxer.
Jamie, Nikki says she could talk to you all night about teeth. So you'll have to TFN. Have a teeth night. Wait, that sounds weird. But you know what I mean. Conversation about teeth.
Walk up, put your teeth in a bowl.
Have a look at your molars. Put your teeth in a bowl.
I can probably bite through steel.
Yeah, the
like
Jaws.
Jaws from James.
Yeah.
I was thinking that my mouth is actually quite expensive. You know, I was like,
I'm enjoying this now, Pete. Are you enjoying it?
I'm rocking and rolling. I've got almost got one leg. One leg. One leg. Who are you going to bed, Andy, anyway?
I am going to have to get off. And that's not a criticism of the speed of your building. It does look an extremely complex build.
You don't know.
2 hours.
It's good, but this is what it's supposed to be. Because the end of the day, there's different levels of blockies that go up in their difficulty.
Soundwave is
so
much more complicated, much more parts.
Get used to it. It's like getting into the masterpiece stage of blockies.
I just hope it doesn't lose its charm. I don't want it to come so complicated.
Well, you see, in a few years' time, you know, we'll be sitting here with blockies third-party collectors mocking the real blockies, and then the blockies wars will begin.
Our blockies will be all speaking and have good recordings, etc., asking our political persuasions, and
it'll be the overlords.
Apparently, blockies are Gundams for the blind.
Brutal.
That's a bit cruel.
Yeah.
Well, it is Mick. So,
I think Mick needs a timeout. He's getting very aggressive lately.
Scandalous.
I do think the parts for Ravage and Ratbat are particularly very small.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Right, gentlemen, I shall catch up with your builds tomorrow morning. I shall be sure.
I was going to say,
when you log on to the show on Friday, we'll just still be here. All right, Andy. Haven't slept in 3 days.
Well, look at the leg.
Good.
Yeah, look at the leg.
I don't want to sound
Well,
harsh.
Andy,
I kind of hope that's true. Jamie's still sat there eating crisps. Sorry, crisping.
And Jamie wasn't lying about the second tab, Andy.
Oh, dear me. Wait till we get a Blockies Unicron, Lee. Oh, my good Lord. Right, yep. The rest of you see it through to the bitter end. Enjoy the rest of your evening. and Godspeed. Right, I shall see you guys on Friday. See you later, chat.
All right, mate. See you
Yeah.
later. Right, that bit's in. Let's have a quick beer reward.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. He was holding us up, wasn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I can concentrate now.
Yeah. Bloody
Talking about
Joker
Newcastle.
ride.
No, he's gone early. Like all Newcastle fans, it's not even over yet. He's off.
Whee! I'm really impressed with the legs. Or the leg.
Yeah.
I like the little colour pieces as well. I am quite
Actually, when you get to the legs, the second bit, you kind of know what you're doing. It's not as traumatic. Right. What am I?
I don't know if I like the new version of the chat.
Well,
What do you mean when it's on the screen?
That's not very nice, is it, eh? Andy's smutty.
Oh. All night we went about swearing. Not one swear word.
Yeah.
Sandfarmers, no, I've not taken any photos yet. Or Soundwave.
Soundwave. Oh,
I think I might try tomorrow. Take a
why?
photo. Depending if I get work finished.
I
I really like your photos, Sam, actually. And I'm not too fond of the red, ruby, pink eyes that Soundwave's got. I think they could have made it a deep red like Megatron. So I don't know if I have to Photoshop that slightly, which I don't know if I should do because obviously you're showing the product. So yeah, I probably can't, but I just don't know. I like your photos, Sam, from especially the ones where you get to see the whole team together. Always tapes.
I might quit Blokees.
Why?
Because they've released a couple of limited editions. You know the pink one,
Yeah.
which took a ball ache. They've released some more. I think one of them is 1 out of 66. So there's only 66 of them.
Well, the one they've released in China of Action Edition Soundwave is transparent, and they're only releasing it in China.
Yeah.
And Asia, that area, which is a bit sucky.
There's a Prime as well on the Starscream.
In fact, in a lot of Asia, they're getting the English localization because they're trying to stop them from getting the Chinese localization.
Ah, you git.
You're right, babe.
Hopefully, I mean, Blokees is expanding and going a lot, so hopefully they'll stop doing that, or they're going to release them again, those special editions.
Yeah, it could do. You can imagine something like maybe San Diego, one of the big Comic Cons. Or the Blokees store.
Because Blokees.
I mean, my favourite Blokees are still the classic class. I think they're brilliant. I just really like them.
I'd have to agree, I think. I think they're a good size. Good articulation. And I think, as daft as it sounds, it's almost like the articulation matches the size kind of thing. It just makes it quite fun, doesn't it?
Yeah. And that sometimes can be surprisingly fast to build or surprisingly slow, just depending, how you are that day or something. It's just, I like them. They're just, they are relaxing. I think the trouble with Soundwave, I was trying to do it fast, and then I was making mistakes. Like, for example, when it came to that waist connection there, I put the waist bit into the chest part and then connected it to the, just to get it in properly for me. But yours seems to just, that was a wonderful click.
It is proper. There's a
He's lovely.
No, it's a satisfaction with a click. I'm not going to lie, fellas, I'm a little bit hot.
Yeah, so it's like just another hour, really, an hour and 20 minutes just to build the rest of the cassettes and the weapons.
Yeah, I'm not that committed.
I think the fingers seem a bit odd.
They don't really. They haven't got much flex. That's the difference I've noticed. Certainly compared to Megatron.
Yeah, the hinge is almost at the knuckle, which is weird.
I have enjoyed it though. I do think the colours really pop. The white's really nice.
Yeah, the white's lovely.
The blue could the blue have been a bit lighter? Maybe, I suppose, if you're nitpicking, but I do think it is a nice.
Matt said, "Do you display these action class? Do you display these? Yeah, I will do. So
Yes.
I had got the Prime. The only thing is, the Soundwave looks a little bit less stylized and chibi. I really like the Soundwave. Oh fuck! Prime's leg's just gone. But Prime, I don't know, it looks a bit stylized, almost a bit chunky chunks. I love Prime, but I think I prefer the Soundwave.
Yeah.
I prefer them to Yolo Park. I'm getting rid of my Yolo Park. I've decided.
Thanks, Sunstreaker. Thanks, Sam. Let's finish off this last bit.
And I now have them displayed in the living room, which is quite cool.
Oh, nice. What the fudge am I doing here?
A2, A3. I need this section.
See, even I'm saying that I'm going A2 to A, and then Maylin will go B1 to B, and she just does it just to make me lose track of it.
A2, A3. It's A3, A3.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
A3, 15. All these bits are tiny.
Yeah.
So what's the discussion this week on the show? Have we chosen yet?
I don't feel like we have. What have I done here?
334.
I feel like I've inadvertently separated some pieces and I don't know how. For fuck's sake.
332. 330. These pieces are tiny.
Dickhead. Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum.
29. There we go.
You can tell by the likes of Megatron, Studio Series Megatron, or 86 Megatron, that those Hasbro engineers and Takara are just pushing it to masterpiece all the time. And they're just denied because of the money men. They have so many ideas.
Yeah, that must be the real restrictor. Like, but you think you're Mark and you're really super passionate about Transformers and you're an engineer, You must always want to be able to push it as much far as you can
Yeah.
to get the best representation.
Well, and I think they've done. If the budgets are as much of a constraint as we think they are, you look at.
I think you're surprised though. Look at Ewan today. He was so happy he managed to get the skirt for Megatron. Where when you think of Ironhide, where they had it cut like they could have a skirt, but they just didn't bother. You know, so each leg didn't lift up individually. It would lift up the whole, you know, groin area, if that makes sense, or the skirt.
Mm.
What was good today? What was the best bits which stood out from the Hasbro Pulse reveals?
I think Ewan talking about Megatron and being really happy, but he had a skirt for Megatron, meaning each individual piece had a flap rather than just one mold like Ironhide Studio C86 had. I think he was really happy about what they did with Arachnid or Arachnid. I can't remember the name for the spider type Transformers one, and that looked immense. I think he was just delighted over each figure. He just so happy to see it and so happy to talk about it and the history behind it. And that was good to see. And I think that's the one brilliant thing that Hasbro got. They've got these engineers who we can talk to, react with, speak to on Instagram. And they're also the social media influencers in the same breath. And that's just amazing for them and Hasbro. Especially when Hasbro seem to be doing a lot of layoffs. You know, they're not going to lay off someone with you would hope, who's really passionate and has a massive following on social media.
Well, that's it. And I think when you look, and they should be in the business of, you know, selling toys, and as daft as it sounds, people buy from people, and if they get, and like you say, if people like Evan and Mark have got such a following now, they'd be mad to, I don't want to say ruin it, but I suppose it is ruin it, isn't it, to an extent?
Yeah, because as you said, it's like living house influences. Why would you know? Yeah, you would be madness.
Especially
and they're
when,
really nice guys as well. The way they react and answer back to fans and stuff is just you know, that's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, it's just genuine, isn't it?
Yeah.
the first thing you do, you know, build those relationships. That's obviously something they've.
Yeah, I think Americans are very good at it. I think Americans are very polite. Most Americans I've met in business and work are naturally very polite and courteous. It's almost like the opposite to what you see on TV.
Hmm.
With TV always exaggerates the negatives, doesn't it?
Night, everyone who's gone to bed.
See you Friday. I can't stay up forever.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I did think it was funny where I think one of the hosts, the new PR guy, seemed to forget Ewan's name, Evan's name, sorry. I thought,
Okay.
I thought that was funny, you know.
Starting to see all the bits which are left on the sprue are quite clearly bits of the little cassettes. E3 1731 17.
Somehow the slider on the leg popped off, and I've spent the last 10 minutes trying to realign it. That's the downside, and I've just realised I've got it back to front.
Oh.
Absolute twat. It's quite
Good night,
clearly.
John. before John left 6 minutes ago. Jeez.
Remember this one last time, like all the little extra bits and stuff that they make, like all the accessories are so well put together.
I think they have to do a lot wrong, don't they, these days, to undo all the good work they've done. The wheel E119. Right, start picking up the pace because some of us.
A210.
I do hope they continue to do more. I mean, I'm sure they will. You'd be mad not to, wouldn't you, I suppose? Not when they've been as popular as they are.
A bit of a licensing thing. Like I know, like Joy Toy quickly realised the Warhammer license was like a license to print money, and they're forever waiting on Warhammer proper to like authorise the next lot. Like they have to be reviewed and made sure that they fit in with the brand.
Right.
I think,
Okay.
I feel that Hasbro are a little bit looser with their brand nowadays.
Well, they've never been shy on sticking bloody.
Oh, have you had your pre-order yet come in from Transformers Battersea shop?
No,
Same here.
for the Bumblebee.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Well,
You're
no,
nearly 2 months 2 months late now. Oh, jeez.
no sense of urgency.
Hey, I'm looking at the shots just now, and it seems just to be pictures of you. Like there's Monday, Tuesday, Pete, Wednesday, Pete.
Yeah.
Are you a Friday, Pete? What about Saturday, Pete?
Yeah.
You can do that. Hesitant, Pete. Hesitant. Yeah.
It's like genuinely just pictures of me on the internet forever.
Yeah. It's quite cool, actually. This Holy Pete, the one where you got your 2 hands like that. Devout Pete, that's what she called.
I do think the same. It's like sometimes I'm just like, maybe shouldn't, give someone else a go at doing, not having your face all over the internet.
What's that on? What's got photos of Pete?
It's just all the shorts. When you go on to
the
like the short list, it's like, oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, and again. And just in case people were missing him, another short. It's really when I do the midweek ones, I have to be like, the amount of times I have to re-record them because my Teams has gone off or something. Like if it's lunchtime or something like that, and someone's trying to ring me, and there's just a Teams going off in the background.
You answer it like, "What the fuck are you doing calling me when I'm trying to do?"
I'm in the studio. Yes, I realise. So I'm off to a comedy club at the weekend on Saturday night.
Who are you going to watch?
I don't know. It's my friend's daughter's 18th birthday, so it's her first night on the. First night on the beer. So it's a comedy club in Windsor. So I don't know who. Why won't this go? What's wrong on 11 o'clock? Fucking hell. There you go. Snug as a bug in a rug. Oh. I might have to set a deadline, fellas, because I do have to finish packing.
You need to jib off. I'm going to finish Laserbeak. So
Laserbeak.
I'm not going to be an absolute pamphlet tonight.
Listen, if I was staying in sunny Berkshire, I'd be in this for the duration. However, as I'm going loco down in Acapulco, it's a shame really, because I would like to finish it, but I just...
Bubbles, B's got a 4 a.m. meeting. 4 a.m.
What?
That's hardcore, B. Enjoy that. Thanks so much for watching tonight.
Oh, I feel like she's showing me up now. So I'm going to
Nikki's
stay.
buying makeup. Chilled out evening. I'm going to keep going.
Keep going. Oh, I'm doing. I'll put him to. I'll get to the point where the legs and the head are on. And then the cassettes might be something for me to look forward to when I come home. Make it sound like I'm going to war, don't I?
Norfolk. It's
Yeah.
worse than war.
When I return from my adventures.
I've sent them a message, Transformers. I've said the Transformers back to see when is my Bumblebee going to be sent out.
Sam got his like 2 years ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Sam got everyone else's. I won't put it past him.
Is it the Comic-Con one? Is that why it's special?
Well, I just hope they haven't just sent them out to other people and we just haven't got them. Because apparently Transformers said they've got some out in display, meaning they have got some.
Whoa.
Okay. I forgot who I ordered it off. So I saw Sam got his about 3 weeks away. I was like, what? Why Sam got his? So I sent a shitty email. Not a shitty, a polite email to Hasbro Pulse going, excuse me, where's mine? It hasn't turned up yet. And they went, I'm so sorry, sir, but you haven't ordered that from us. That's somewhere else. Oh, yeah.
Did you apologise profusely?
I apologise. I said sorry.
No.
I said sorry, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So that cassette, we go into that.
That's Soundwave. That's Soundwave Vaults one.
Why is it pretending that this can?
No, it's because if you chose other legs, it would have the connection that would
Right.
get into it.
These. Let's have a quick look at this. This is a masterpiece cassette. Which compared to that one, it's not too much difference in size.
But ain't got time. But ain't got time.
These tapes are lovely.
A121. A121.
Yeah, they've got them in shop for sale and they haven't sent them out yet. Oh, Sam's just sent a photo. Damn.
Why did they make us pre-order it? Just gonna, you can either buy it off us or we're gonna put it for sale.
Yeah, because we even paid more for the postage. Oh. And Sam, you should have said you could have picked up one for me and Paul and probably posted it to us on the feed because quick. You win Battersea last week.
Not happy, Sam.
Sure, they'll arrive soon.
Never.
I like that Sam sent the photo and then he said, "Oh, it's the orange box." Like I wouldn't know. I'm not obsessed right now. I wouldn't know what the colour of the box.
Have you got the normal one? Have you?
Yeah, the normal one's just awesome. So I'm really looking forward to this if we ever get it. I'm looking forward to mask toys. They'll be good.
Oh yeah.
You're getting the whole line.
Yes, that's the idea. I'm going to make room.
That's where I am. I'm like, no, I could. Yeah. I'm going to get them. What do I do when they're here? It's fine.
Yeah, it's like because I'm going to I'm decorating the bedroom, and I've got someone saying, "Oh, so you want to have display shelves?" And I went, "No, I want storage. Everything has to be storage. I need to store stuff. I don't have any storage." Then when I decorate this office here, I'm going to try to make this really nice and pretty with lots of storage stuff.
Oh dear. I've been a silly sausage and not built the other foot. Well, that was a bit dull, wasn't it? I do like how I think we do miss a trick, not grouping perhaps the bags together. You do feel like you have to go hunting a bit, don't you?
Yeah, it would have been good if they'd done it all Soundwave together without the other bits. I get it's cheaper, isn't it? Because they do the spruces together in the same colour. But
I also feel there was some parts where they could have just made solid. There was no need to have it connect together. Like when you do Bat's wings, there was two parts where you just plug them together, and they could have just done it. Oh wow, you're really cutting through this.
Now, like an absolute fool, I need to go back and build a foot. It's like they did miss out a page, isn't it? Each one. Right, I've decided I'm going to finish the foot and then I'm going to take my leave.
One length.
H136.
I think you've done incredibly well, guys, though, building it live.
They are a bit more involved. I don't know if it's a live build. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
That being said, it is lovely. think it's just H34, H36. What are we on now? 11. Oh my god! Even the chat's deserting us.
Right, Sam.
Right, Sammy.
Right, that's enough for me. So I've done. I've got Laserbeaks there, Ratbat, Frenzy, Rumble, and Ravage. There you go. Have a look at that. All done.
What a time to be alive. Well,
Pete.
I'm literally finishing the foot, and I'm done. I shall leave the cassettes to when I return from my business trip, and I shall have them finished, ready for Friday night.
Right. I'm going to end it.
Because that's the
Good night,
kind of man
everyone.
I am.
Au revoir. Anything else, gents? Should we finish the show?
I think
Good night.
I think
I'm knackered.
good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
See us on Friday, 8 o'clock if you want. We'll have a beer together. And the chat. We'll see if Pete's still building. Good night. Take care. See you soon. Bye.
It's time for Transformers, the show!